Hey guys, Chris here. We're out at the field getting rained on a little bit, but I wanted to give you guys a quick flight review on the E-flite F-15. This is a 64mm EDF. Flies on 4-cell 2200, and I'll be honest, I was very impressed with this little airplane. The small airplanes aren't usually kind of my thing. I definitely prefer flying the much larger airplanes, but I'll say that the performance and the quality of the airplane was quite nice. The assembly was very simple. The tails just glue on, the wings bolt on, and that is pretty much it. The airplane does have safe, and it's got the fixed gears, so you can remove those if you want to hand launch, or you can take off from runway. We've got nice pavement. This is paved California, and so I'm going to be using the wheels so I don't scrape the heck out of the bottom of the airplane. Now the finish, guys, I'm a sucker for a splinter camouflage, so I really like the looks of the camo. It shows up really well in the air too, especially on a clear day, although the blue is dark enough that it contrasts a blue sky well enough, and the white really helps. The battery, I've got a Spectrum 2200 pack. Pushed all the way back in here. This is the 50C pack, and so that's as far back as it can go. The airplane in the air flies great. It is a small model, so it does fly kind of small, but looks good. No issues really flying at all, and actually the performance is pretty darn impressive. I was really impressed by it. In terms of the controls, guys, I'm actually running low rates on my ailerons and high rates on the elevator. On the ailerons, I'm at 60% with 8% expo. The ailerons are pretty responsive on the airplane. There's not a lot of wingspan here, and there's plenty of surface to get it maneuvering really crisply in the ailerons. The elevator, I'm at 100% with 0% expo, and then the rudder is at 100% as well. And I do actually have safe programmed on this airplane because I want to do a hand launch. I'm not a hand launch guy like at all, so I figured if I could hand launch it with safe, then anybody can, because I am absolutely the worst when it comes to that. So all right, first off, we're going to give you a flight. We're going to take off from the ground using the wheels, and then we'll come back and give you a flight with a hand launch, and then we'll wrap it up. Better get my retract switch in the right position. All right, here we go. Hitting all those boulders out on the runway. Alright, you're taking off. Alright guys, so I'm going to attempt a hand launch, and I got another pack here. I wanted to note the airplane with that 50C2200 in here, it is a little nose heavy. I have to carry a bit of down elevator in the inverted, but otherwise the airplane flies quite nicely. You don't feel that nose weight anywhere else. I could add weight in the tail or something like that, but honestly it does pretty well. So now switch out the battery, we'll give you a hand launch. Hopefully that'll go all right, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, let's give you guys a hand launch. I am not a good hand launcher, so this will either go really well or really not well. Unwell. Terrible?
Bad.
I was trying to be a little more positive.
Sketchy.
Yeah. All right, let's see. I saw somebody hand launch this online pretty studly, so we'll see how it goes.
And that's how it's done.
Yeah, can't complain about that.
Speed bump.
Yeah. Success! All right, hand launch, no big deal, right? Thank you, safe. That kept the airplane level, because otherwise it probably would have ended really badly. All right, guys, that's it. The E-flite F-15 Eagle. I don't know if you know or not, but the real airplane was actually manufactured from the beaks of 1,000 eagles. So it has so much more eagle than you actually think. So much more eagle. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. That's the E-flite F-15 for you guys. I've been really impressed with the performance of this airplane. Great flying airplane. If you got a small space, you want to go take it and hand launch it around and have a good time. Don't forget to follow along on social media at the RC Geek and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you at the field. Have you ever thought about what it would have been like if maybe Christopher Walken played Napoleon Dynamite. Hey, I can't do it now. I've thought about this whole bit forever. That is a very nice bike you have. You have to take it off any sweet jumps. Do you know who Patrick Warburton is? He's got a really distinctive voice. He played the Tick back in like the 90s. He would have been a great Han Solo. Hey, Chewie, take the professor into the back. Plug him into the hyperdrive. That's my comedy. That's it. That's all I got.